Hey everybody, welcome back to Minor Stuff. I'm Matt.
I'm Pat.
We're the Minor Brothers. Today, Pat, top 10 of 2024. Let's get into it.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the big one. Before we get started, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Like this video, drop some comments. What is in your top 10 of bottles that you got this year? These were bottles that we actually got in hand and that we loved. So, what did you guys get this year? Check us out over on Patreon, Sample Lottery, everything we drink that month's into the lottery. This Barrel Seagrass Gold label is going to be in there. Matt, this is going to be an honorable mention for our top 10, but did not make our top 10.
Yeah, this is good. Just did not come all the way through. And you know what, Pat? The other problem is too is there's a lot of stuff like we got a Smith Bowman cast strength sample. Oh, that was fucking delicious.
Well, we didn't put in because we only got a sample. That was probably
we're only putting in bottles that we actually were able to obtain ourselves.
I think the A. Smith Bowman would have been number one if we would have had that bottle.
I think it pretty much would have been. Yeah, it would have been. It's hard because our 1 and 2 can flip flop.
Yeah,
like easily can flip flop.
Yep.
You know, there was a lot of good stuff that came out this year. We didn't get. We actually had the start off the year was really, really shitty for luck, and then we really got lucky the last like 2 months.
Yeah, we cleaned house the last 2 months.
So I think this is a pretty good top 10 list for us. Anyways, Pat, let's bring out number 10.
Number 10, Redwood Empire Screaming Titan. Nice little weeded bourbon from
This thing is obtainable too, which is the
Redwood
better part.
Empire. Yeah,
as long as you know where to go.
Yeah, you got to look for it. You still got to do a little bit of hunting for it, but you can find it and. It's delicious at what, $70? It should retail $79, something like that.
It was cheap. It was good. I mean, it's crushable. This is already our second bottle that we're on, and we're almost done through it. It's absolutely delicious.
All right, number 9 coming in. This is going to be Joe Magnus Cigar Blend. This is batch 254. We got a couple different batches in this year, but you know what? We've never had a bad batch. They're always
single one
consistently amazing.
You know, and it's weird. What does it say that this is this low on the list, considering how much we love this movie?
I know, right? Yeah.
I think that says a lot, because this thing usually is always top 5 for us.
Yep.
But it was one of those years, Pat.
All right, Matt. So, our next one...
This is one of our bottles.
This is one of our bottles. And we did it because...
It's that good.
Damn delicious. So we finished, and Matt, we can put a video up here somewhere about how we finish our barrel. So what we did is we took some Blantons, we put it in a small barrel with some honey, and we honey finished it. And oh my goodness, it is out of this world. We did it with an Eagle Rare. The Eagle Rare probably could have made our top 10 as well.
The Eagle Rare was delicious. Everybody who had the Eagle Rare, I mean, they drink it and they were like, oh, it's dessert. And then next thing I know, everybody's trying to get like 2 bottles and we didn't really necessarily have enough.
Yeah.
This stuff, I think, freaking smoked the Eagle Rare. So yeah, finished the barrel for 3 or 4 weeks with honey. Then we empty out the honey, we pour in the Blantons, let it sit in there again for another month, because it's obviously we're doing big barrels at this stage. And just, wow, is this thing. This thing, I think, is probably the best Blantons we've ever had. We've had a lot. So,
Killer.
Pat, I love this bottle.
Next up, this is going to be number 6.
I'm afraid to touch it because it's so small.
Right?
And that means there's not a lot in it, which means you know how I crush bottles.
Yes, you have a problem.
I do not have a problem.
Okay.
But I am
Most people wouldn't say they crush the bottle then.
A lot of people crush bottles.
No.
Right now, people tell Pat in the comments he's wrong, and people do crush bottles.
And everybody in the comments tell Matt how he has a problem if he's crushing bottles.
Still don't have a problem. But I'm afraid to touch this one because I don't want it to go away.
Yeah.
It is so freaking... This is the best 117 series there is.
Yeah.
100%.
So delicious. I'm just happy we got a couple bottles.
Yeah, we got some more. It was great. It was great. This thing is absolutely freaking delicious. And you know what the killer is? It's only 110 proof. So, not like crazy, crazy high proof.
And that was number 7. I said it was number 6, but that's number 7. This is number 6, Matt. This is going to be that special release from Murray Hill, which was unreal.
Once again, Nancy the Nose. Yes. Anything she touches is fire.
Gold.
There's a reason for it. There's a reason. She is the best.
A legend.
100% legend. Like, forever will be known as a legend. She will go down in history as, like, one of the best master blenders and distillers out there.
Yep.
This thing, Joe Magnus is great. This is great. I really wanted to get the Still Austin cigar blend that she did. I'm going to pay secondary for it. I will 100% pay secondary for it because it comes from her. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it is...
It's going to be worth it.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be worth it. But this thing is delicious with flavors.
All right, Matt. So now we are officially breaking into the top 5.
This was hard.
Yeah, there was some discussion.
There was a lot of discussion.
Yep. But we're going to go number 5. William Larue Weller. You know, I really thought when we got this, Matt, I'm like, oh my God, we have a top 2 bottle. Then we tried it and we're like, this is delicious. But
I liked it more than you liked it.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's not the other one that we ended up having, which was a lot fruitier and a lot...
Yeah, a couple years ago, we got a sample of one. Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely nowhere close to that one, but this one is still very, very good. Like, William Larue are delicious. However, what does it say about the rest of these bottles, Pat?
Yeah, right? That's number 5. Oh. All right, Matt. So we have a 13th Colony. This is going to be the cast strength 15-year anniversary one.
The best thing is, Pat, this one comes in almost hazmat, right? This one was 139.2 proof. And even you loved it.
Yeah,
and you were like, it doesn't drink that hot. This is great. It was packed with flavors.
Yeah.
There's a reason this thing was phenomenal.
Absolutely good, solid number 4 pick.
100%. Definitely delicious.
All right. Getting down to the top 3. In number 3, we're going to have the Little Book Infinite.
Dude, this was good. This was very well balanced.
Really well balanced. I like the nuttiness in it, too. I mean, you get that nuttiness from, you know, the bean, but it was just delicious.
Absolutely.
So good.
Absolutely one to find. And you know what the better part is, too, is these, you know, a lot of these, I mean, some of these, yeah, they're expensive. Some of them aren't that expensive. That one's not that bad when you look at it overall.
Overall, still was $1.99, so still kind of pricey. All right, Matt, number 2.
And we could have flip-flopped this depending on how you're feeling that day.
I disagree. I 100% think this was number 2 to the other one. There's no flip-flopping for me. I'm not a flip-flopper. He's a flip-flopper. I'm not a flip-flopper. I don't flip-flop. There's no flip-flopping going around here.
You know what? This one is delicious. It's well-balanced. It is amazing. Definitely amazing.
This is an unreal, so smooth, classic notes. Not having a finished bourbon, just straight out classic notes, this thing is fire.
That's why I said you can flip-flop this between one, because one is finished.
No, number 1 is finished, but it's delicious. Best thing ever.
All right, Pat, pull out number 1.
All right, number 1, I think we should compare this year's number 1 to last year's number 1. But this year's number 1 is going to be the Barrel Seagrass Gray Label Mental Block. This is just so delicious, Matt. So delicious.
There is a reason we have 5 of these now in the matter of about 2 weeks. It also helps that they went down from $249 to like $159.
Yeah, huge sale on them right now. So save almost $100.
The sale was like a no-brainer because these things are crushable. Don't even say you can't crush this bottle. Don't even say it.
No, you can, but you already did. You don't crush a bottle that's almost $200.
Well, I
or
did.
over $200. The first one you crushed was over $200.
Crushed 1.5 of these things.
Yeah.
It was amazing. And these things are proofed perfectly. What is the proof on this one? 133.34. Ha! Yeah. All I have to say is that was a good night.
Yeah.
That was a really, really good night.
The problem is that it says night. He doesn't say nights. Plural. He said night.
It was delicious.
Go ahead. I didn't see you had a problem. What happened?
No, I don't. It was delicious. That's all I'm saying.
No, absolutely. Totally. But either way,
let us know your top 10 of 2024 down in the comments below. We hope you guys all have a great New Year's. We thank you so much for this great year that we've had, hitting 5,000 subscribers and sort of, you know, cruising through bourbon like we normally do.
Yep.
Anyways, we look forward to a great 2025. Hopefully we can get back to 3 videos a week, Pat. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
We're going for it.
We'll try.
Hopefully work slows down so we can do that. But anyways, we hope you guys all have a great one, and thanks for subscribing.